It is. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Akeem Woods is here.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't seen you in so long.
I've been gone for like almost 3 weeks. I was on the West Coast.
Oh, well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Are you jet lagged?
A little bit, but I'm fine.
Well, comedy tour,
Mm-hmm.
always good things. You know, it's Fashion Week here in New York, and so today for Wealth Wednesday, we actually have Nadeem Waheed joining us. Now, he is the founder of Daniel's Leather.
Ooh.
If you haven't heard of Daniel's Leather, it is where like everybody goes to get their, furs, their faux furs, their leather, their shearlings, all of that. But when I say everybody, I mean like Nas, Cardi B, like Monica, like all of the biggest names in music and sports and everything. LeBron, like literally everybody gets their stuff from him. But how did it all start? Well, he's going to tell us today for Wealth Wednesdays as he gets ready for his fashion shows. He has one on September 12th and on September 16th. I was actually at a fashion event last night. I never go out for Fashion Week, but I did go out last night and it was pretty amazing. I'll talk about that and about last night, but let's get the show started with some love and some positivity. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Akeem Woods. This is my guy right here. He's a hilarious comedian. You've been on the road. Mm-hmm. Now you're back. And today I want to shine a light on a couple that is from Detroit who is actually going to be opening the first Coney Island in Atlanta. That's going to be coming in 2026. Now, if y'all don't know what Coney Island is, it's like a chain of restaurants in Detroit, and basically, there's a whole lot of them. They're all like separately owned, but people from Detroit are always like, you're going to Coney's, and then they always talk about and argue which one is the best one.
What kind of food is it?
It's like Greek food, but
Okay.
yeah. So if you like, when you go to Detroit, they do a lot of Greek food out there. There's like a huge, there's a huge amount of people there and they love like shawarmas. The first time I ever had a shawarma was in Detroit. I'd never had one before that.
Really?
Have you?
Yes, in New York, all over. Yeah.
I never had one before until I went to Detroit. And then I came here and I actually was eating them here. It was brothers from Detroit had opened up a place that sold shawarmas here.
Yeah.
And that's how like I ended up having that there. But so they're opening one in Atlanta, so that's a big deal. I know there's a lot of people from Detroit that live in Atlanta, so they're excited. I saw Jamil Hill commenting on it. I saw Ming Lee being excited about it because they're from Detroit.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes, indeed. All right, now who do you want to spread some love to? Who do you want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. Karen, who do you want to shine a light on?
I really want to shine a light on myself for feeding the homeless for over 4 years in New York and in Jamaica 2 years. And I have a charity named Karen Hands 8 on IG and Karen Hands on Facebook, where I also do back to school charity for kids in Jamaica.
Karen, thank you so much for everything that you do, because I think it is important for people to know the work that you're putting in and how they can support you in the work that you're doing. And also, if other people feel compelled to want to feed people that are unhoused and help people from the country where they're from, you should definitely do that. So when we see people like you doing it, that inspires others. All right, I think it's Karen Hands 8, right? The number 8?
On IG, yes.
Okay, I see you.
Karen Hands on Facebook.
All right, thank you so much for calling.
All right, bye-bye. Bless you.
Well, that was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, leave a message and shine a light for last word. When we come back, we got your Yeetie and Cardi B. She is getting ready to release her album, and she's been doing all kinds of funny promo. We'll tell you about the latest one. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that yee tea.
Talk to 'em.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Akeem Woods is here.
What's up?
I'm sorry, but as I'm looking at things, I'm reading about Charlie Sheen and his documentary.
I saw that too.
And you saw... Okay.
He made a post about doing gay stuff for the first time. Is that what we're talking about?
No, it's something about ice cubes, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
I don't even understand this. But anyway, let's get into Cardi B. She has announced that she is getting out on the road to sell her album. We've seen different videos of her
I saw
on the
one of
corner
them,
with
yeah.
the incense,
Yeah.
trying to sell her album.
She's so funny.
Now she's also saying, this is my last chance to sell this album so I don't get sent back to the strip club. Meet me there. She's doing all of these different in-store promotions, and here's what she had to say.
Hear ye, hear ye. Due to the Imaginary Players music videos, Atlantic Records have done some deduction to my album's budget. And the new budget is $50. So due to the fact that the budget is $50 for my album, I have to go on the road and sell these CDs and vinyls myself.
Pretty
$50
creative.
is hilarious
Am I
because
the
we all know
drama?
that's not true.
That's bigger than the budget we have here. So good for her. Cardi B also was recently on the Jennifer Hudson show and talked about wanting to have more kids.
Do you think you're gonna have more kids?
Yes.
You are? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yes, it's like the more kids you have, the less of a possibility you go to like a home. One of them is gonna wipe my butt.
I feel like I'd be best friends with Cardi.
Yeah.
In my head, we'd
that's
be
a
best
hilarious, very practical reason to have a whole bunch of kids.
No, she's right. I don't want any, but she's right.
All right. Now, Offset, in the meantime, was stopped by TMZ, and they were talking about his new album, which, by the way, his new album is pretty good. I just feel like it's not really getting the credit that it deserves. And he's been saying now he wants peace with Cardi B. We'll see how long that lasts, but hopefully they do get to that point. But he was actually quite nice when talking about Cardi's new music.
Hey, are your kids gonna have both their parents nominated for Album of the Year?
For sure.
You guys gonna go up against each other, maybe?
No. All peace, man. All for us to win. Everybody got to win. We got kids to take care of. We got dubs, man.
Totally. So last thing, you gonna support her album in some way?
For sure. Hard. She's going to do a big one, too.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, see, that was nice. She's
Yeah,
not doing a big
at
one.
least they're being cordial. That's good.
And
That's
the
all you
truth
can
is,
be.
y'all do have kids together, and so
And
you're
kids
gonna
are
have
forever.
to. Yeah, kids are forever. You're gonna have to cross paths, and you have to think about one day your kids will see things and be like, "You said that about my mama," like,
Yeah.
you know, you said that about my daddy. So things to think about. And Kendrick Lamar is rumored to be headlining at Coachella. That would be huge. You know, he's been headlining a lot of things. Obviously, the Super Bowl halftime show, a lot of outdoor festivals. He does his own thing too. Went on tour with SZA. It only makes sense for him to be one of the headliners at Coachella. Have you been to Coachella?
I've never been. I don't like outside stuff like that. Bunch of people outside in tents doing drugs. No, thank you.
Yeah, and you don't do anything. You don't
I
drink.
don't.
You don't do drugs.
No.
I don't know if you would have a good time, but you would love to go out fashionably and,
Yeah.
you know, put up some good content.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's also about who you're with.
I think if a fun group invited me, I would go, and also if they paid for my ticket.
It's a lot of ifs.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is your UT. When we come back, we have About Last Night. I told you it is Fashion Week here in New York City. I'll tell you what I did last night. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Akeem Woods. Welcome back
What it do?
home.
Back home from the West Coast.
All right, so talk to me. What did you do last night?
Last night is Tuesday, so you know we always do Godfrey's podcast on Tuesday. I'm a regular over there. But since Godfrey is still on the West Coast, he's in LA, we did a Zoom podcast, which is always stressful.
Mm-hmm.
But so that's what we did last night, was a Zoom podcast with Godfrey.
Okay, well, I went outside. You know, I'm going to be honest, I don't go out that much, and I really don't.
You always outside.
You think so? But
I
for
think so,
work
yes.
stuff.
Oh, yes, you don't go outside
not like
for fun. No, no, no.
voluntarily
That's
go
fair.
out. So yesterday I went to a Harlem Fashion Row event, and it was honestly, it was pretty amazing. You know, they did have a fashion show aspect of it and an award ceremony also. And for the fashion show, the designers were of Haitian descent. Usher actually got the Virgil Abloh Award. And so he was there to accept his award and give a speech and everything, which was nice. He thanked his 17-year-old self for making him fearless. But yes, it was a beautiful night, beautiful event. I was with my girl, Melissa Butler, who owns the Lip Bar.
Ooh. What did you wear? Did you wear something fancy?
Kind of. I was also with my girl Ingrid, who owns I Best Wines. And so it was a nice, like, we got ready at the house together. Then we all went to the event together. So that was cute for me. Like, I had a good time sitting there. So shout out to everybody that was there. My guy, Corey Smith, who is the DEI person at LVMH, Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy. He was like, yes, there are still DEI roles that people have had those positions, even though, you know, people have been trying to get that shut down. But anyway, Shout out to everybody who was there last night. You know who else was there? Shelly from Love Island.
Oh, nice.
She was there too, and she walked in the fashion show. So my girl Keys was the head makeup artist.
I love Keys.
For
Shout
everything.
out to
That's my
Keys.
makeup artist. So I really wanted to go and just like support her. So just seeing the amazing job that the artist and the stylist did. Shout out to everybody at Harlem Fashion. New York Fashion Week isn't so bad. It's a lot of work. I saw Dapper Dan was there.
Oh, okay.
Carrie Hilson. I saw
love
Sherry
Carrie.
Shepherd.
I love Sherry.
It was a beautiful
When did you
room.
get home?
Like 11 o'clock. All right. Well, when we come back, you know what time it is.
My favorite.
It's my favorite time. It's Tell Us a Secret. 800-292-5150. If you want to tell us a secret, we are all ears. That's
Yes.
800-292-5150. Call us up. Any secret you have, I guarantee you is not as bad as Charlie Sheen's.
Facts. Call us in.
800-292-5150. It's a no judgment zone. You're anonymous. That's Tell Us a Secret.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
All right, everybody be quiet. It's time for Tell Us a Secret. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Akeem Woods
My favorite part.
is here with me today. I know, this is your favorite. This is a lot of
is.
people's favorites. It's Tell Us a Secret. 800-292-5150. You are not going to be judged, and you get to remain anonymous. Anonymous caller, tell us your secret.
So I was 6 at the time, and I was in elementary school. And my sister has allergies, and it was show and tell. So I went in her bag, and I took her, you know, the EpiPen that they use for their allergies?
Yes.
Yes.
I showed it and I showed and told it to my class, and like I lost it the same day, and I never told her until years later when she moved out.
Okay, that's not too
Okay.
bad. I thought you were
She
gonna.
didn't need it.
I thought you were gonna
that
say she needed it and she didn't have it.
You are so funny for bringing that to show and tell.
When she moved out, she ended up backing me upside the head, and she was like, "I'm not mad at you. You were young, but like you were stupid."
You were like, I could have died. But
Yeah.
thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Hey, anonymous caller, what's goody?
Hey.
It's me and Akeem. You want to tell us a secret?
Give us some tea.
So, me and my man, we got 3 kids. And last year, we just randomly went to Justice of the Peace, got married, and we had a new baby. So, like, when we go around the family, they think that the baby that we got is just, like, one of my kids' friends, and they don't know that we're married. So, they still call him, like, my baby daddy and stuff. So, we plan on telling them on Christmas, like, we've been married for a year. This is our baby. Like,
Wait, hold on.
So you didn't tell them that baby was yours. They thought it was just like a...
So
No, like they didn't ask, and we didn't. Tell
wait. They think that they grandkid is just a random baby.
No, it's not their grandkid. It's like cousin. You know, like family.
Their family. The family thinks that their kid. So they didn't know you were married, but they knew you had other kids with him.
Yeah.
You're right, but
so
this.
they just think he's my baby daddy.
But why would you not have told them that? I'm just curious, but for the reason.
Because it's not their business. First off, second off,
gosh.
when I had got married, like I didn't want to tell a lot of people because people, you know, they speak negative on your relationship and stuff.
Is it that they don't like him? That's what it's giving. Like they don't like him for you.
No, it's not that. It's just like, I mean, we have been through like certain situations where they probably do got a little bad taste in their mouth. But I don't know. I just feel like me going off to get married was something that I wanted to do for my personal self and not like get validation from everybody else.
Okay. As long as you have a good taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing with us. I can't wait to hear what happens at holiday time.
Okay, I'll make sure I stay talk.
Please. Okay. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, they don't like him.
Yeah, they definitely don't like
That's what that's about.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was Tell Us a Secret. 800-292-5150. Just in case you couldn't get through, you can always leave a message and tell us a secret that way. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie. Man, when I tell you this AKA Charlie Sheen documentary came out today on Netflix.
It is crazy.
We got a couple of spoilers for you, like a movie role that he could have starred in that he ended up turning down. That was a big one.
Huge.
But we'll also talk about what he used to do to stay awake. And all I can say is I might need an ice cube today. It's Way Up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea. Come and get the tea.
Oh, sorry, we need a moment. Miss Patty LaBelle just walked in. Had to say hi. It's
That
Way Up.
was crazy.
I know. Here go Akeem. I love your pies.
I do.
You know,
pies
you don't
are
know what to
great.
say. You got to say something. Love your pies. We love you, Miss Patty LaBelle. All right, well, let's get into some ET. Woo, everybody woosah. Charlie Sheen, his new Netflix documentary, a.k.a. Charlie Sheen, is out right now. It came out on Netflix today. I never thought I would care this much about Charlie Sheen and, like, his life, but he has had a fascinating...
He has had the life of a life.
And so we do have some highlights for you in case you are not going to watch it or haven't had a chance to see it. This is going to make you want to see it. One thing that he talked about in part one is passing on playing the role of the Karate Kid.
I was offered the lead role in The Karate Kid. So I took it to my dad and I said, hey man, I got this thing and it's a life-changing opportunity. And he said, well, there's a problem here. You gave this other company your word. I said, yeah, but it's forgettable, and it's a thing, and it's like 8 lines. He said, none of that matters. Your word in this business is going to carry you a lot further than one big movie. So we politely told the Karate Kid people that if they could wait 2 weeks, I'm all in, and they said they couldn't.
So he passed on that role, but he did say that he felt like it could have possibly pigeonholed him.
Yeah.
Now, in addition to that, he talked about something that he did. I've never heard of this, but when I tell you I was tired today, and I went to the ice machine in the kitchen after I watched this part of the documentary, and I was like, I'm awake now. Here's what he had to say he did. He was literally falling asleep on set.
I was in Montreal, and I was shooting this movie called Free Money. And it got to the point where I literally could not keep my eyes open. The director kind of spotted it. He says, you look like you're falling asleep on camera. I said to him, I need a glass of ice. There was a little bathroom, and I went in there, and I took an ice cube, and I shoved it up my and man, I was wide awake.
Jeez.
I didn't know that works.
I mean,
but now everybody knows.
It makes sense that it would work, but I also don't know if I would have told that story. I would have kept that.
And then your butt is leaking water.
Yeah.
Like as you're, I mean, come on. What are you going to do with the whole back of your pants is wet?
I would have kept that story to the grave.
But this can help other people who may be tired. If you're at work right now and you're tired, go to the kitchen.
I'll take a Red Bull.
But there's a lot to this, though. I mean, he talks about his addiction. He's now 7 years sober.
Good for him.
And, you know, he 2.5 Men, they talk a lot about that and how much money that was making the network and the people that were around that were really enabling his behavior. He's also now cordial with his ex-wives. All of that. They're both in the documentary, by the way. So make sure you check it out. I'm going to watch the whole thing.
It sounds crazy. I'm going to watch it too.
When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you need to know about them anyway. Listen, we got to talk about The Conjuring. Y'all know I love that series. It's like the most successful horror franchise ever. Well, you can own a little piece of The Conjuring if you dare. We'll tell you how. It's way up.
The news. I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
It's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Akeem Woods.
What's up, Patty LaBelle's best friend?
Listen, I love your pies, Patty. She just walked in here and Akeem met her for the first time. I love Patty.
She's so sweet.
All right, let's get into some of these under the radar stories. So, the farmhouse from The Conjuring, you can actually buy that. It's headed for auction on Halloween. It's in Rhode Island. And it's an antique farmhouse that has become famous for historical paranormal sightings and activity. In 2013, Warner Brothers released The Conjuring, which was based off of true paranormal events that occurred at the subject residence with the Perron family in the 70s. So there's no starting bid listed yet for that farmhouse. We should get it.
Girl, no. People stay trying to play the devil. I'm good.
All right, well, the Conjuring TV series is currently in development. They've taken a big step forward. They have found out now Nancy Wan is going to be the writer, executive producer, and showrunner, and both Peter Cameron and Cameron Squires are going to write on the series. So they talked about this a couple of years ago. It was reportedly in development, but now it's really happening, guys. And I got to go see The Last Rites. That's the last Conjuring in the series.
Nope. I don't do scary movies.
We will. All right. Now, a man has allegedly jumped off of a Royal Caribbean cruise ship.
Royal
He
Caribbean?
did not want to pay his $16,000 gambling debt. Hey Gonzalez Diaz was on the Rhapsody of the Seas near the Port of San Juan in Puerto Rico when this incident happened on September 7th. He was arrested and charged with a federal crime, and they did bring him to the shore by 2 jet skis. So, you know, you can't avoid paying your debt by jumping off of it. You could have died, sir.
Also,
and now
what did you think was going to happen? Like, you don't think they have sensors and stuff like that to tell when someone has gone overboard?
But also, you're either going to die or get rescued.
Yeah.
Though both of those are not good. Like getting rescued, now you're facing up to 5 years in prison and a fine of up to $250,000 if you're found guilty.
On top of the $16,000 you owe the casino.
Yeah, so, who knows what's going to happen. And get ready for that new iPhone. I just want to say they did have their event, the Everything Apple event yesterday. And we found out there's an iPhone 17, an iPhone Air, iPhone 17 Pro, and iPhone 17 Pro Max. And there's also a major redesign of the iPhone. The biggest one in years. There's a thinner model. That's the iPhone Air. And according to the CEO, Tim Cook, he said it's the biggest leap ever for iPhone. I saw Samsung kind of making fun of them, for that. They said, I can't believe some people had to wait 5 years for Sleep Score. Anyway, they said, welcome to the party.
What is Sleep Score?
Sleep Score is like that thinner model. It's the sleek model, the iPhone 17 Air. So I guess they're saying...
Oh, Dan's saying he got something to say.
No, the sleep score is like the technology that tracks your sleep, how well you slept, your REM.
Right.
Yeah. So that's part of the new Apple products.
Has Samsung always been doing that?
Yes.
Ooh, hate to see it happen.
Well, Samsung also said, I can't believe this is still relevant. And they said, let us know when it folds. Remember, they said that before when, there's such a battle for that.
I love my little Android.
All right, well, that is your Under the Radar. Now, we do have the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Plus, we got a special guest joining us for Wealth Wednesday, the owner of Daniel's Leather, Nadeem Waheed. You're going to love his story. It's Way Up.
Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee,
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Akeem Woods is here.
What's up?
What's happening? Yeah. Oh, man. This Tyler Perry, these accusations are,
He's going through it.
Derek Dixon recently sat down with ABC News with Lindsay Davis and talked about alleged sexual encounters with Tyler Perry. And he feels that, he's saying that he was allegedly assaulted. And in this interview, he's talked about this before, but this is his first televised interview that he's done. He talks about an incident where he says that Tyler Perry got into bed with him, and he ended up having to jump out of the bed. Here's what he said.
Ooh. I got into bed, and then I noticed that he climbed into bed with me as well and started rubbing my leg. And I jumped up out of bed, and he has said, turn around so I can look at you, and just commented on how I looked, and then he got up and left. So I thought after that instance, it was pretty clear that I was not interested in that type of a relationship. I thought it would stop after that, and it didn't.
Ooh.
Now he was on that show, The Oval.
Wait, is he off the show?
Yeah, he's not on that show anymore. And here's what he had to say about what happened to his character after he turned down these advances allegedly.
At the end of the second season, Dale gets shot in the chest 4 times.
What it meant to me was if I don't make him happy, I could stay dead on the show.
And the complaint specifically says, and I just want to quote it, Mr. Perry made it clear to Mr. Dixon that he would kill off Mr. Dixon's character if he did not indulge Mr. Perry's sexual harassment. Was that message clear to you?
For me, that was his way of showing his power over us and our careers.
Leave it to a gay man to be that dramatic. That's the most dramatic thing ever.
What, to kill you?
No, to get you shot 4 times and be like, hey, we can bring him back, but you got to act right.
Right. And these are allegations. Now, another thing that Derek Dixon is saying happened is that he also talks about a time where he, was still trying to build this friendship that he was hoping would result in more acting work with Tyler Perry. Here's what he said.
There was this health monitor scale, and I was like, what is that? And he said, well, you have to be in your underwear to measure, whatever, so you should do it. He reached down and pulled my underwear down and grabbed my ass, and I tried to stop him and pull back my underwear up, and he kind of grabbed my arms and said, no, it's okay, just go with it. And I said, stop, I don't want to be naked, I don't want this. And he was just like, no, I'm not going to hurt you, and just continued.
All right, now, to be clear, Derek Dixon is suing Tyler Perry for sexual harassment for $260 million. That's what that lawsuit is for. And he's also said that he doesn't want this to happen to any other actor, so he wants to expose all of this. Now, as far as Tyler Perry, they're saying this whole thing is a scam, and his team is denying these allegations and saying that it is basically extortion. Now, here is what else Derek Dixon had to say about money. About the extortion.
They described your actions as extortion. Were you looking for money to buy your silence?
No, I think I was looking for accountability to what he did. It needed to be something that would deter him from doing this to somebody else.
All right, so that's basically why he's saying he's doing this.
Yeah. I mean, I low-key believe him.
What? You do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think, listen.
Have you heard things about Tyler Perry before?
I have not. I'm not going to say I have. But that seems like, I mean, I don't know if he's making up. I mean, I don't know if he's making. I don't want to say everything he says is true, but I don't think everything is fabricated. Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Is a gay man.
I don't. Allegedly, because I don't think he's ever said that.
Okay,
himself.
You're right. Yeah, I'm not gay either.
Stop. You said that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Now I got a wife and kids at home, y'all.
But in addition to all of this, you know, Derek Dixon saying he had a script and a show that Tyler Perry said he was going to do for him, produce for him, and owns the rights to, and now I guess that's probably dead in the water.
Yeah, I don't know why he would make it up. I mean, I get trying to get money. Like, I get that. But like, I don't know. I think both of them was lying about something. I don't know if maybe Tyler wasn't as egregious as this dude is saying, but I don't think Tyler.
But we just don't know.
We don't know. You're right. We don't know.
All we can do is you can just say you're feeling, but we have no idea.
You'll just speculate.
All right. Well,
no shade to Tyler. Book me, baby.
Forget it now.
Nah,
well, that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, ask Yee. 800-292-5150. Any question you have, we're here to help you out. Again, that's 800-292-5150. Call us up. Ask Yee is next.
Go. Hey, everybody, whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts. So you should know. This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Akeem Woods is here with me today.
Hey.
All right. Well, we have someone on the line today who wants to remain anonymous. Now, what is your question today for Ask Yee?
I have a daughter who's in her 20s, and we do not have a good relationship. He's not willing to forgive me for the past and move on so we can have a better relationship. Mm-hmm. I'm really thankful she's able to allow me to have a relationship with my grandchildren. There's a lot of animosity. I'm a better mom to her younger siblings than I was to her, and she's got her feelings about that. I don't know how to fix it on my own, though.
You know, that's hard because, and I know people who, when they had their first kid, they just were not ready to be a mom. So they made a lot of mistakes that they beat themselves up over.
How many kids do you have, can I ask?
It's 6.
Okay, you're closer to the younger ones?
Yes. My brother and I, we have a good relationship. He has his feelings about the past, but he's also forgiven me. Mm-hmm. She said she's forgiven me, but whenever she's upset, everything comes back, which is how I know she really hasn't.
Right. And you've taken accountability for the fact that, you know, you definitely messed up a lot when she was younger, and these are things that she's never really dealt with. Has she spoken to anybody?
I don't know if she's spoken with anyone or not. I would love to maybe go to counseling together.
Maybe she needs to talk to someone on her own first, so she can kind of sort through her feelings and what it is that she needs. Because I also think patience is important. This is something that's not going to be an easy fix at all. So I think first she probably needs to talk to somebody with no one else around, somebody who doesn't know you, doesn't know the situation, and can give her certain tools and insight that she may not know about before you guys do it together.
Okay. That's all great advice. Thank you.
There's so many issues that she may be blaming herself for certain things. She may be blaming you. You don't even know the depth to what it is that there's probably things you don't even know about her that she's been through that she's maybe never even shared with you. And so maybe that means somebody who has the tools to be able to help her move forward and be able to at least start the healing process. That's the type of person and help that she needs right now. And then when she feels like she's able to express herself and understand why she feels the way that she does, that could be a good step toward you guys now having those harder conversations and really, really healing instead of saying I'm okay but not being okay.
I feel that. Thank you.
Forgiveness, when someone forgives you, that doesn't mean that everything is okay and now we can sit down and kick it. Sometimes that means, I acknowledge what you did and I'm freeing myself from that burden, but she's clearly not free from that burden.
Yeah.
And that's really what I want, is just for her to be okay. If she doesn't want a relation with me, I understand. I get it. I'll stand back and stay on my lane.
Well, all you can do is try, and the fact that you're trying really speaks to you as a character. It speaks that you've changed from who you were when you were raising her. So, I mean, as long as you're outwardly trying as much as you can, that's literally all you can do. It's up to her to meet you halfway or the rest of the way. So, at least you're actively trying.
Thanks, Aki.
You're welcome, baby.
And, just like I said, be patient. It feels like she wants to be able to really heal, but she hasn't been able to. And sometimes people don't have that breakthrough moment for years.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Thank you so much.
All right.
I'll keep doing the work on my end. No problem. Bye.
Best of luck, baby.
All right. Well, that was Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. Any question? Like I said, we are here to help you out. And when we come back, it is a Wealth Wednesday.
Ooh.
We have Nadeem Waheed joining us. He is the founder of Daniel's Leather. And if you don't know about Daniel's Leather, man, listen, when I tell you everybody has been wearing these coats, from Mary J. Blige to Nas to Wendy Williams to LeBron James, he's going to talk to you about how he started his business from the ground up. All right, it's way up.
Had a dream of living wealthy,
and I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela
Way
Yee.
Up.
I'm here with Mano.
New Mano.
Known for his style.
Yeah.
It's Fashion Week.
Yeah.
And we got Nadeem Waheed here from Daniel's Leather. What's up?
I'm good, Angela. How are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you for asking. I was asking Mano, I said, why is it called Daniel's Leather?
Daniel's Leather is called because my son's name is Daniel.
Okay.
But people often make mistake and call you Daniel.
Yeah, they think you're Daniel.
90% of the time they call me Daniel, and I'm used to it. So
I was like, they're sending a representative. But Daniel's Leather has been a staple here.
That's right.
It's not easy to establish yourself in the way that you've managed to do it. So we would love to hear the story about how Daniel's Leather has become a staple in New York. We've seen Nas, we've seen Davido, Ghostface, Sexy Red. I mean, everybody, you name it, Monica. They've been to Daniel's Leather. They've worn Daniel's Leather. They've had custom things done. But it's not an easy space to be in. Now, you first came here from Pakistan. Is that correct?
that is true.
All right. So how long ago was that?
That was a long, long time ago. I thought I'm going to be here only for 18 months, finish my master's in environmental engineering, and then go back. I got my master's and never went back.
And that's such a change in what it is that you do now. Right now, Nadeem Waheed is here with me in Mano. We're talking about Fashion Week, and he's the owner of Daniel's Leather. When did fashion become what you knew was going to be your lane?
I always had like a good eye for coordination and good taste, but it was more accidental than anything. One of my friends had bought like 100 coats from Pakistan, and he was unable to sell it. I was working on a $62 million project in Camden, and I told him, let me take these coats over there. Let's see what we can do.
That is so funny that you were working on a $62 million project,
Right.
and you were
Something
trying to
totally
help your
different.
friend with 100.
The 62 million was my boss's 62 million.
Yeah.
I was working as an engineer, but in one day we sold all the coats.
Wow. How?
I think that the coats were good, and I'm a good salesman. So it's you got to have both the things. You got to have the right look, and then you got to have the right person. A person would only give you money if they like you. This is what I teach my salesmen. The customer have to like you. If they like you and your product is good, they will buy.
That's a fact. Because when I go shopping, sometimes if I like the person and they're real cool and nice, I feel like I should just buy something.
Right.
And if they're
what about
rude,
when you don't like them?
then I'm like, I'd rather not. I will even go to a store and look it up online and order it online instead of buying it there, even if I know I want it.
No, it makes sense because it means that they have to respect your money.
How do you get customers to like you?
I mean, I think we are natural in this way that they can see the authenticity. So from the beginning that I put a code on a customer, and if I don't like it, I'm not selling it to them, that person. I will show them something else until I'm happy, because when they are out on the street, they are representing me, and people trust me when it comes to that.
All right, Nadeem Waheed is here with me and new Mano. Mano has his own shearling coat that Daniel's Leather has produced. It's named after him because he's made it so popular. He's the owner of Daniel's Leather, and it's a Wealth Wednesday. We have more with him when we come back. It's Way Up.
Had a dream of living wealthy.
And I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Happy Wealth Wednesday. We have Nadeem Waheed here with us. He is the owner of Daniel's Leather. Giving back is also important, and that's something that you've been doing as well.
I think that is, to me, is the most important part of whatever I do, more than my business, more than anything else.
What are some things that Daniel's Leather has done for the community?
We do the coat drives all the time. We do donate about 1,000 coats every year. We go to the shelters, we go to the communities where the kids really, really need these coats. So we just try to reach to the segment of society that people have ignored.
And I know you've been working with like Cardi B. You work with LeBron James to do giveaways and things like that. Those are the things that really warm my heart too.
The biggest one was with LeBron. Their team had contacted me, and I had gone to Ohio for his project. And the second one was in the Marlboro Housing in Brooklyn with Cardi B.
Right now, Nadeem Waheed is here with me in Mena. We're talking about Fashion Week, and he's the owner of Daniel's Leather. All right, now, you do have a show on September 12th. That one is invitation only. September 16th, though, you do have two shows, right? There's an afternoon show, and that one is for people with disabilities, kids, and a family show.
That is my favorite show out of all the shows. They are so brave. They are achieving so much, and I wanted to highlight those people. So I'm very excited. I think it's like literally we are making history because we can have about 40 people on the wheelchairs, and they are all so beautiful.
What is in style right now? What is something that you think people should be looking at if they're in the market for a new coat?
I always say that go for the pieces that are timeless, that can never go out of style. So, that would be like a jean jacket shearling, a car coat. Those are the good look, or a classic trench coat. Those can never go out of style.
Lastly, what would you tell somebody that's listening right now that's like, this is a business that I'm interested in getting into? What advice, if you could give them just two pieces of advice for somebody that wants to get into the type of business that you're in, what would you say?
I have this 1/3 rule. I say that for any business to be successful, it is 1/3 talent, 1/3 hard work, and 1/3 luck. Also important, do not do what everybody else is doing and say, okay, I'm going to sell this thing cheaper, but I'm going to make the same thing. Try to come up with something, and people will appreciate that. Come to something different, something that stands out.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us again. We appreciate it. So September 12th, September 16th, it is our guy Nadeem from Daniel's Leather. They literally have like the most popular coats across the nation. Everybody wants a Daniel's Leather coat. So make sure you get yourself one. And when we come back, you guys have the last word.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Hey, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Akeem Woods is here.
Hey.
Yeah, I've been running myself ragged.
You've been outside, girl.
I feel like, I don't know what's forward, what's backward. I don't know what's going on right now. I got to get it together.
You do.
Whew. Wednesdays up here, though, we have food, so...
The food was good. We had pizza and ice cream.
I had pizza yesterday. And yes, today there's ice cream today. I'm eating vegan cookies and cream ice cream.
We outside.
What did you have?
I don't know, girl. Something with Snickers in it. This is called like the Dream or something.
It's the dream. All right. Yeah. Well, again, thank you so much to our Wealth Wednesdays guest, Nadeem Waheed, for joining us from Daniel's Leather.
Oh, yeah. Let me plug these shows.
It's New York Fashion Week. And what shows you got?
Okay. So this weekend, you can catch
See you in Orlando.
Orlando. Me and Angela both be in Orlando at the Funny Bone Comedy Club. Go to funnybone.com to get tickets. I have two shows there Friday.
I just want to specify, you said we'll both. I'm not like performing at the comedy club.
Yeah.
I'll be attending.
Yeah, she'll just be at the show. Angela will not be on stage. And then next week, if some of y'all happen to be in DC, I'm going to be at the Comedy Loft in DC September 19th and 20th. You can see my whole hour, and you can get tickets to that. DMV people at AkeemWoods.com. AKEEM Woods.com. September 19th and 20th. 3 shows. Comedy Loft. Check my hour out.
Okay, I know that's right. And tomorrow I'll let y'all know what I'm going to be doing in Orlando because I'm really excited about this announcement. Ooh. But again, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Bye.
I just want to give a shout out to my man, Twan, in Savannah, Georgia. This is your wife, Ashley. I love you. Look at us, babe. We almost been married 20 years. Ain't that something? So shout out to everybody in Savannah. Yeah, this your girl, Ashley. Shout out to GZG, Legend and Justice Mama. Bow.
This is Alicia. I'm calling from Wrightsville, Georgia. I want to shine a light on my dad, Wilma Rock Carswell, today his 74th birthday.
Going way up. Turn up. With Angela Yee.